Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another video on the channel and another rail touring video. And you join me in this video as we see the Western Wanderer rail tour courtesy of Locomotive Services. Now I'm currently filming this intro actually the day after the rail tour. The rail tour was yesterday, which was the 25th of August 2025, because when I went to see the rail tour I didn't actually get a huge amount of time to film an intro, so I thought as long as I film an intro for an intro and outro, it doesn't really matter whether it's on the day or after the day. So here I am in my car on my drive on a very warm day filming the intro. Anyway, as I said, the rail tour in today's video is the Western Wanderer courtesy of Locomotive Services, and I went to Ashchurch for Tewksbury on the cross-country line or cross-country route between that goes all the way from York down to Plymouth and beyond, but this particular bit was between Bristol and Birmingham, just north of Cheltenham. Now the rail tour started at Crewe and it went down to Gloucester with Class 40 D213 Andania on the front and 45 118 on the rear. At Gloucester they switched around and the peak took it down to Bristol with Andania on the rear. Then at Bristol they swapped again and went to Cardiff, but they went via back up to Gloucester, into Wales and down to Seven Tunnel Junction and through Newport and to Cardiff that way. Then at Cardiff, Class 40 D213 Andania went light back to Gloucester and the peak 45118 took it solo back to took the rail tour back to Bristol solo, but instead of going the way it came via Seven Tunnel Junction and Gloucester, it just went straight through the Seven Tunnel to Bristol. At Bristol, the 45 came off and Class 52, Western Champion, D1015, took it back to Gloucester. But instead of going straight up to Gloucester, what it did is it went from Bristol to Bath, then to Trowbridge, and then it went along the Berks and Hants line through Hungerford and up to Reading. At Reading, it then went on to Swindon, and at Swindon it came off of the Great Western Main Line that goes to Bristol, went up the line through Kemble and Stonehouse, up towards Gloucester, that joins on at Standish Junction, I think it's called, before you get to Gloucester. I believe from Bristol to Gloucester the peak would have gone light loco back from Bristol to Gloucester, whilst 52, because I haven't seen anywhere that the peak was on the back of the 52's leg, so I think the peak possibly went light loco back to Gloucester. But then at Gloucester the Western Champion came off of it. It went light loco back up to Kidderminster Severn Valley Railway, and the peak 45118 and Andania D213 Class 40 double-headed it back to Crewe, which is when I saw it. So yeah, as I said, I was at Ashchurch for Tewksbury. And so we got the Class 52 going light loco, we got the rail tour with the double-header, and also I got a freight train after it as well. So it was a really, really good day. Considering it took me an hour and 25 to get there from my home here in Oxfordshire, it was well worth it. I was there for about an hour, really, really worth it. What was a bit of a shame is when this tour was announced, Locomotive Services had actually got also D9000 Class 55 Deltic to do some of the journeys. In particular, that was going to be doing the double header with the peak back to Crewe, but unfortunately a few weeks ago they put up a post on Facebook saying that they had had some mechanical gremlins during testing, so unfortunately the Deltic had to be taken off of it, but which was a real shame because I would have loved to have seen the Deltic, particularly at double heading with the peak. I think it was meant to be double heading with the peak on the way back to Crewe, but anyway, still managing to see Andania here, the Class 40 and the 45 peak double heading was amazing to see. Plus got the Western and the freight train, so yeah, it was a very, very good evening at Ashchurch for Tewksbury. But not much more to say in this intro. Without further ado, I will show you the all the shots that I got yesterday, and I'll join you back in my car for the outro. Well, there we go, guys. That was absolutely fantastic, wasn't it? Andania and the Peak were absolutely flying through the station. So happy I went to see. Even if it did take me an hour and 25 from my home here in Oxfordshire, it was still well worth it. Also got the 158, also got Western Champion, got the Railtour and the freight train at the end. I was actually at Ashchurch for Tewksbury for about an hour, actually. But yeah, it was well worth the hour 25 there and the hour 25 drive back as well. So yeah, so happy I went to see it. As I said in the intro, it's a bit of a shame that the Deltic had some problems, because that would have been amazing to see it on that straight bit track, because it's so straight. Up a slight incline, I imagine the Deltic would have sounded amazing, but hey ho, you can't help these mechanical gremlins sometimes, I guess. It was still brilliant to see Andania and the Peak double heading, because I think had the Deltic not had its problem, it would have been the Peak and the Deltic double heading, but they had to supplement the double header with Andania. Anyway, still well worth the visit. Enough of me waffling though. I hope you enjoyed this video. Another amazing rail touring episode. I constantly, every day, I'm checking rail tours that are going about. At the moment, unless anything new pops up that I haven't noticed before, the next rail touring video will be me down at Teignmouth on the Riviera line, as on Saturday the 6th of September, because there are 2 steam rail tours that are meant to be passing through Teignmouth that day, one of them being a double header as well. So hopefully neither of them get cancelled, and that will be an amazing rail touring video. But until then, the next video should be, I imagine, will just be a regular train spotting video. Not sure whether to do East Coast main line or Midland main line. I think I'm going to be going this Friday to film that, so whether I choose Midland Main Line or East Coast Main Line, train spotting video should be the next video, unless something happens and I don't end up going. But yeah, next rail touring video will be a very good video, I hope. But until then, I hope you guys look after yourselves, and I'll see you down the line for another railwaying adventure very soon. But until then, look after yourselves.